It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Rockets in Houston. Looking at Houston, they've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And one of the guys we'll be seeing tonight is Al Horford. He's not a flashy guy by any means, has never gotten all that much national media love, but Shaq, wouldn't you say he is as solid a post player as you'll find?
You know, he doesn't do anything with flash and doesn't have the big contract, but he plays like it. I just want to say muchas gracias, papi. He's from Dominican Republic.
Oh, muy bien. Well, he does everything you want a post player to do. I mean, honestly, he passes the basketball. He can handle it off a rebound. He moves it, post moves. He's improved his outside shot. But the only thing I would say is improve being more aggressive. I'd like to see Al at times try to get 30.
And that does it for us.
Muy bien, again.
Thanks for tuning in.
Muchas gracias.
And we'll see you later.
De nada.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Deadly from behind the three-point line in that game, and it really gave them the ability, I felt, to stretch that defense out.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, it opened things up for them in a big way. The defense was never able to string together any stops or get comfortable.
So the Rockets win the tip. Jordan's checked in, and a switch here also for Atlanta. Schroeder's checked in. On the court right now for the Hawks. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Korver in at the 3 spot. Now Lawson. Jeff Teague missing from long range. Lawson kicks to Harden. Here's Howard, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Rockets shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
And both free throws good for Howard. The Hawks trail by 5. Outside Korver. Pass to Schroeder. Picked by Horford. Lets the 3 fly. That doesn't go in either for Teague.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Lawson kicks to Jordan. Here's Ariza. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, Kevin, it doesn't matter that he's one of the slower guys on the floor, especially when he gets that wide lane to the rim.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Well, it's been a heck of a recent stretch for these guys. The centers and power forwards averaging the most points in their position in the last 10 games. In the 3rd spot, Al Horford.
You know, there are different styles of big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
That shot wide open. Teague's got 5 now.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Here is Harden. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Now, here's Schroeder. Harden missing his last shot. Now here's Schroeder. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Dallas. Off target from three-point range. Harden outside. Rebound, Atlanta. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And that was a stinker. I mean, that's one of those games where you really can't find anything that they did well. The game just got out of hand and really just a shaky performance across the board.
Yeah, and I'd have to agree with you. And you know how optimistic and positive I am. But it's hard for me to find anything positive to take away from that. That's a game you just want to forget about as soon as you can.
Here's Jordan after the made shot from Jeff Teague. Ariza has the open look. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Ariza's got his second basket of the night.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
And Teague, here we go. The dish to Horford. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. A look at Chicago. Off to a great start this season, currently in second. And checking out Atlanta.
And, you know, right now for Atlanta, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
Corey Brewer's checked in for the Rockets. And then for Atlanta, Splitter's checked in for Millsap. Hardaway comes in for Kyle Korver. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Jeff Teague. Now here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Splitter with a screen on Jordan. 6 to shoot. Hardaway passes to Splitter, and he gets the bucket. Splitter's got his first basket.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me it's a fun challenge trying to slow down a team that's so cagey and opportunistic offensively. He said, of course we've done our scouting, but this is the first time we've seen them firsthand this season. So it'll be interesting to see if we can take them out of their sets and slow them down at that end. Guys, they'll have to be solid defensively. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. So keeping the opposing shooters in check, guys, they're making that a very high priority right now.
I think that's smart. I mean, you have to identify what your opponent's strengths are, and he's done it correctly.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, if you let their shooters get even a tad comfortable, you're playing with major fire there.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Dwight Howard. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Mike Muscala is checked in for Al Horford. Outside Hardaway. Hawks passing it around. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Beverly. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Monty Eunice, no luck. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. And Muscala kicks to Hardaway. Shot from 16, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for your Rockets Power Dancers.
Statistically speaking, let's see where the Rockets sit right now. 3rd in three-point shooting, 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. And they're also ranked number 3 in scoring points off turnovers. They really rely on their defense to create offense for them.
And it's their ranking and the three-point percentage that really catches my eye. A team stocked with some real sharpshooters. And when you can stroke it like that, the green light doesn't get any brighter.
Now here's Jordan. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Right side Holiday. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Beverly with the ball. He's guarded by Schroeder. Beverly dishes to Ariza. Outside Jordan. .110 left in the first quarter. That doesn't go either for Jordan. Hardaway for three. No luck. And the Rockets take it the other way.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now Schroeder, looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And there's the feed to Splitter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Splitter's got 6.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
30 seconds left in the first quarter, and it's Beverly missing.
Boy, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Brewer with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Outside Jordan. Feeds it to Moniunas. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 5. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And Rockets head coach Kevin McHale talked about the offensive force that is his James Harden.
His ability to make the right play, the right pass is more impressive. And then when he's coming downhill on you in the break, you got to guess right because he's going left and right and zigging and zagging.
Zigging and zagging and juking and jaking to boot, man, with Harden's speed. Clark and Houston making some changes. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Howard. Jordan comes in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ty Lawson. Then for the Hawks, Splitter is checked in for Millsap. Justin Holiday comes in for Cephalosha. And Dennis Schroeder